Hey guys, this is Mrs. Wally. We're going to talk about RI 8.2, and that's reading informational text. This is nonfiction literature. RI 8.2, central idea. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to establish the central idea of a text, explain how it progresses throughout the text, and note its connection to supporting ideas. Using the central idea and key details, you will summarize the text without personal feelings and judgment. This is the standard, RI 8.2. Determine a central idea of a text and analyze its development over the course of the text, including its relationship to supporting ideas. Provide an objective summary of the text. Your academic vocabulary, which is very important for you to understand its definition as it relates to the standard and what you may know, because you will see these questions or this type of vocabulary in our questions that we provide you on your tests and on your quizzes. Central idea: determine, analyze, development, relationship, supporting ideas, provide an objective summary. I want you to pay close attention to the words that are bolded in this presentation, because those are the main important ones in this standard that you will need to know and be able to understand. Your central idea, if you look at this picture to the right, it's your main idea and details. What is the story mostly about? The main idea is like the cone. It is the main thing that holds the details in place. The details are the scoops. They all support the main idea. This is your standard vocabulary. You have analyzed to critically examine the components of a subject to understand its meaning or nature as a whole. The central idea, the unifying concept within an informational text to which other elements and ideas relate. Objective summary: a brief account of the text's central or main points, themes, or ideas. This is free of bias, prejudice, and personal opinion, and does not incorporate outside information. It all comes from your text. Text: anything that students can read, write, view, listen to, or explore, including books, photographs, films, articles, music, art, and more. Our vocabulary continued: determine, to figure something out. Development, how something grows and changes over time. And relationship, connection to. And there are some more pictures in this slide as well for you to further understand central idea. Now we're going to break things down. You can break the standard down into two parts. Part 1, determine a central idea of the text and analyze its development over the course of the text, including its relationship to supporting ideas. To determine a central idea of the text means to figure out the author's main point or message about a topic. Examine the title and any blurbs included before the body of the text. So that means anything that comes before your actual text body, which is your paragraphs. Look at that title. Look at any extra help or things that may help you understand it. Pay close attention to the opening and closing paragraphs. That's the one at the beginning and the one that comes at the end. What is the topic? Why has the author written about the topic? Is the author's purpose to inform, entertain, or persuade? What point or points has the author made about this topic? Part 2 can be broken down into another section. Determine a central idea of a text and analyze its development over the course of the text, including its relationship to supporting ideas. We're going to talk about analyze. When you analyze its development, and in brackets, that is a central idea's development over the course of the text, including its relationship to supporting ideas, you closely study how the author has built his or her main point or primary message. You find examples in the text that help the author emphasize his or her main point about the topic. When we're doing this, we're looking at the body paragraphs of the text. So we're looking at the text as a whole. What examples is the author using to make his or her point? While we're going over those body paragraphs of the text carefully, we are picking out the who, what, where, why, and how about the topic. Part 2, provide an objective summary of the text. To provide an objective summary, you must determine the central idea. Find important details that the author uses to develop the central idea and communicate them in your own words. Be clear, concise, and brief. Leave out minor details in your own personal opinion. Writing an objective summary. There's 3 steps to it. Step 1, you have your topic sentence. You name it. Identify the title of the text and author. Use one of the following summary verbs: shows, describes, explains, discusses, explores, illustrate, teaches, etc. Communicate the author's central idea. Step 2, essential key ideas. Pick 1 to 2 supporting details from the beginning, middle, and end of the text to show how the author develops the central idea. Use your own words. Step 3, concluding sentence. You simply wrap up the objective summary. Here are some examples of questions you may be asked or see on your tests and quizzes. What is the unifying concept? What unifying concept is being conveyed by the author? What is an objective summary of the text? How is the central idea introduced? How is the central idea developed in the text? What is the relationship between the central idea and key details in the text? And here are some more examples. You'll see questions like, how does paragraph 3 support the central idea? Which statement provides an objective summary? And that's going to help you you're going to have to go back into the text and remember what goes into an objective summary and also how you would write one. So I hope this helps you guys, and this concludes our lesson on RI 8.2.